Hey there, wanted to take a quick minute to share some information with you in reference to just a package I received in the mail. And so it's always good when you get home to get something exciting, especially if I get a chance to share with you guys. But as you can tell from today's title, special delivery, look at our historical monetary artifacts. And so as you guys know, I follow Venezuela and I've been covering it for well before I was doing Rethinking the Dollar from years and years past. But yet it's becoming more prevalent because what's happening now is a very good indicator of what I believe is coming down the line for every country in the most part, especially probably last here in the United States of America in relation to the United States dollar or whatnot. But with that being the case, so as part of my whole historical monetary journey, everywhere I've traveled, I've always, made it a point to leave with some currency to have in my possession rather. And so today, as I got home, I had something in the mail here and I thought it was very timely that I'm talking about Venezuela. We're covering Venezuela because so much stuff is happening down there. And then I come home and I have some notes in my mailbox. But more importantly, as you guys know, I've mentioned these things before. And so I've always talked about how I got these years and years ago in regards to the Bolivar. And so as you can tell here, we got every denomination of what was considered the Bolivar Forte, which was the leading currency up until like 2016 or so. So it was pretty much close to a decade of them using this currency for the most part at an even par somewhat to the United States dollar. And so right as of now, these notes here, as you can tell, are been hyperinflated away. And so give you a little history note, as this note here, the 100 Bolivar note up until end of 2016 was the highest denomination note in circulation. But President Maduro decided to make it illegal to where he withdrew all of these within literally a couple of weeks notice. And so everyone who had these notes had to turn them in to the bank or whatnot and get the new notes, which were issued at that time. And so today, to let you know what I got in the mail today, I've been holding off on buying these just because they were quite expensive. And so typically I usually buy a currency, especially a hyperinflated currency, whether it be the Zimbabwe notes or whatever it might be, well after they've been turned to collector's items. And so got these in the mail. And so here we have the next batch. And these are the reissued or the hyperinflated notes with the zeros added. And so as of now, these pieces of paper here are not worth basically the paper they're printed on. But as always, they're has, as I mentioned, historical artifacts that I believe will be great history pieces down the line. So here we have various notes here. I'll just give you a quick little look. We have the 20,000 note. And so once again, what's interesting is how they have Simon Bolivar on a 20,000 note, as well as this older 100 Bolivar note. And then if you go even further, he's here on the $100,000 note. So imagine Simon Bolivar, the patriarch of Venezuela and that region in general, if he knew that his face would be on these notes, I'm sure he'd be quite embarrassed to say the least. And so as I thumb through some here, we have 500. What else we got? 1,000, 2,000. And so this is just a great historical lesson as to what monetary policy and fiscal policy, when they collide, what they can do to not only the public, but yet, as we're seeing now, to that whole region there as it's destabilizing. And the people are down there have a new currency called the Bolivar Soberano, or the sovereign Bolivar, as if that's going to be worth anything. So in my prediction, in my mind, I think by the end of this year, especially by next year, the Soberano will be probably worthless as well. But this is just a little something I got in the mail here to add to my collection. So I collected currencies from everywhere I've been, as well as all the countries that are hyperinflated. My collection goes back to the Weimar Republic with some Reichmarks. Reason I do this is because it helps me and it reminds me of the consequences of these notes here. And so here we have 100,000 Bolivars here, of which as of last year, this note expired. And so, they were encouraged to turn these pieces of papers in and then get the new note. And so the trend is hyperinflate, turn them in, get a new one. Hyperinflate, turn them in, get a new one. And so we've been very blessed and fortunate in this country here to not have to have worried about that as far as our Federal Reserve note hyperinflating as of now, but yet it's been massively devalued over the last 100 years. And so I believe it's just a matter of time before we, inevitably see that fate as well. But I just want to share these with you as well. And more importantly, an option, that's something that I've been interested in and very excited to actually be a part of, is, this whole idea of cash gold. And so here we have a Bolivar that's not worth anything, that's expired. These things are on the streets as trash for the most part. And then here we have something that's relatively new that I'm starting to explore and get into and actually excited to do it. But here's a 0.1 gram cash gold note. And so this little bit of gold right here says volumes as far as this piece of note here, this piece of paper that has gold infused into it, gives it intrinsic value. And so as of right now, I'm not sure what today's spot price is of gold, but 0.1 gram of that would probably be $4 or $5. But it's good to say that this, because of this little piece of metal right here, this ingrained into this fabric here, gives it value to where it's going to retain some purchasing power, unlike these notes here that I'm holding up here for my little currency collection. And so this is just something I want to share with you guys as far as a package I got in the mail, special delivery. Just more currency to add to my collection of just historical artifacts that I believe 10, 15 years from now, we'll look back and just wonder how was things able to get out of hand in this magnitude here. But yeah, the good news is there's all types of alternatives out there. And of course, if you're a follower of Rethinking the Dollar, you know the importance of continuing to get your weight up. So I just wanted to share with you some collections and pieces that I got in the mail. And, you know, it's more important to get your thoughts on that down below if you're interested. But more importantly, as you guys know, the RTD Gold team is in full strength right now. And so I'm getting my weight up as I encourage others to do so and enjoying the process of learning about Karatbar's organization. So amongst this Karatbar stuff here, got grams here and got more grams on the way. So with that being the case, what I'm going to do to really encourage more people to take interest in getting physical weight in their possession, I'm going to be giving away cash gold. So I'm going to be giving away these paper notes directly to you via mail, or if you're interested, and I would encourage you to do this just because it's an option. And so if you guys are interested in joining the RTD Gold team, I want to make sure we give you all the options possible. And so here we have the CaratPay app. And so if you go to the link below, RTD Gold team, you sign up, you become an affiliate, predominantly because of the customer aspect. You know, it gives you more benefits being an affiliate as far as free storage of your gold or whatnot. But just being on the team itself, you know, you have a chance to acquire these things here. And so what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to start giving them away online during the RTD live talks. And so you'll have a chance to win these things. So I'm literally going to be giving these things away, as well as hitting the streets this spring and putting these in people's hands, because it's not too often you can have something physical in your possession that has a paper, it's paper of nature, as same as this 100 Boulevard note, which is expired. So I'm looking forward to basically asking people questions and whatnot, and then giving them a chance to walk away with a gold note that, as of right now, it's hard to appreciate this little element right here. But in the days ahead, I'm sure people will appreciate it. And so the goal is to get these into people's hands so they can become aware of what's some options out there and what else is available for them. So that being the case, just wanted to shoot a quick video, let you guys know the special delivery of artificial, or archaic rather, or artifacts of whatnot, historical monetary value. So other than that, hope all is well tonight. See you tonight for RT Live Talk. More importantly, these are just pieces of paper here, but yet they all tell a story. And so right now we're witnessing what's happening down in Venezuela. But if you guys are interested in finding out more about these cash gold notes and how to get involved with the team to actually win these, and definitely click the link down below. And other than that, I'll see you guys later. Peace.